Hey, hello everyone, Tanak here. Tonight we're gonna do something a little bit different. I told you I'm on vacation this week, so I have time to make a little more video and to play a little more than I usually do. What we're gonna do today is two viewers told me about a program that I should be running if I'm doing industry, which is ISK per hour. So we're gonna do a little review of that program. I've installed it today and I'm gonna tell you what I think of it. So I will put the link to where you can get that program. It's actually a free program. You can donate to the developer. What I found so far is you got an installer. So I tried with the Windows installer. The code isn't signed, so you will get an error message because it's an unknown developer. That's not super cool, but it wasn't a showstopper. The program was on Eve University. There's a link on that, and I've Googled it, and there doesn't seem to be any bad code in there, or at least no mention of it anywhere. So it's trustable, but using a putting a certificate and signing the code would be a big plus. So that's the one part that I didn't like, but still I installed it anyway. After that, you got to go through a setup process that is well documented but not super transparent. Well documented, but a little bit of a pain to do, but it's not that bad. I mean, if you just follow through the instructions step by step, and what you do is you have to basically give the program access to your account, to some function of your account, to be able to query the Eve database. So it's only a read access, so it didn't look like it was problematic also, so I went ahead with it. And once you do all that, then you got access to this really powerful tool. It is a really, really powerful tool. So what it does is, by querying your character, you get access to all your skills, your blueprint, your material, everything you have there, and you can actually calculate how much each job will pay you. First, okay, it's not a tutorial, but I'm just gonna show it what I discovered so far. First, you got to query price. So let's say I want to build something. I will need the price of mineral, ice product, and I want to build module, or well, let's say I'll stick with that for now. And then you need to say from which area you want to import the price. So let's say we'll run with Jita price. I mean, I trade in Essence, so I could run with Essence price. And you can select what value it will take for the mineral price and for the manufactured item. So let's say you want to calculate if I buy my material, you would go with the minimum sell order, because you will use that sell order to buy the material, or you could go with the maximum buy, because you say, okay, I want to see if it's worth it to build it or sell my mineral. So you could do something like this. Once you decided which value you want, you can download the price, and it will update the price here. And then what you can do is you can sort like different types of blueprint. What I like to do is with the blueprint you own, so you can go with the one you own, and then it will tell you, okay, if I'm building that thing, this is what it's going to cost me. And well, this is what the component will cost, and this is how much profit I will make on it. And you can remove the tax. Let's say you already have the material, you can remove the tax and the fee because you already have the material. So this is how much profit you should be getting. So that's pretty cool, and the calculation is usually pretty good. You also have a page here where you can calculate like with all of your, oh, I should have put all blueprint. Anyway, you can calculate like which job would give you the most money, the most profit right now. No. Get hold. It takes a little while because it has to query all the database for everything, but I mean, still, it's very, very powerful, and it will tell you like which job will give you the most profit, and then the profit per hour. This would be useful for building, if you have limited building slot and you're already running them full time, then you would actually want to calculate with the profit per hour instead of the profit of one job, because some job run faster than other. Sometimes you get anomaly like this, the dual heavy pulse laser. I mean, there's no way somebody's buying that for 46 million. I've looked at it. This one has been giving me like issue, that specific one, dual heavy pulse laser. For some reason, it thinks that somebody is willing to buy that for that crazy amount. Either that, or there is somewhere in JITA somebody that put an order for that, but I've looked I've looked before and no, there was no way of making 49 million, or at least I didn't find it. So either the program is smarter than me, or this little specific one is a glitch. So what is good in that? Okay, and then there's also a tab for mining. Data core, I haven't looked at it yet, so since I'm not too keen. I'm not in that stage in my industry career, so this one I can't tell you how well it worked. This one is pretty cool because it will calculate with your reprocessing efficiency, all your skill, and you can calculate like if I got a strip miner one with a coveter, which mineral I should be mining in order, and which one will give me the most ISK per hour. So it's a very, very powerful tool. Aside from the few glitch, there's a couple of things that I don't like about, okay, but they're very minor. I don't like that you only have profit but not a percentage of profit. If you go with my favorite Excel spreadsheet here, I do like so I do like to calculate the profit margin, as in like how much I gain compared to the build cost. That I don't have with this. So that's the one thing I would add. And the other thing that I don't like is volume is not listed, and volume is super, super important, because even if you can make that amount by building it, the problem is, can you sell it? If you're building stuff that okay, oxygen fuel block, there's tons of liquidity, so it's not that bad. But a ton of stuff, especially T1 production, you don't have that many buy orders, so it's pretty easy to flood a market. So if you're just building with what this thing is telling you, you might have a problem, as opposed to, let's say I want to build like those lasers. So show info, and I go here and you can view the market data, and you can see like, okay, here I got no buyer, so even if I'm making a super margin on that, well, nobody's buying it. So, and you already have a guy that is selling 44 at 25 at 350,000. So that's like the one thing that I didn't like. But remove, if you just, like, these two are minor point. So how much would I rate it out of 10? I would remove like a 0.5 for the ergonomy certificate and everything, and then maybe another point because I'm missing my percentage, and the volume is the big thing. Volume on sell order is probably the biggest thing that is missing here to be the most complete tool that I've seen. But aside from that, it's definitely something that is worth getting. So I know a lot of my viewers are actually more experienced than me, but if you got any newbie that is watching this, really get this. It's worth it, but don't fall with blindly. Will I move my main production to this, or will I keep my Excel spreadsheet? Well, I like my spreadsheet. I think I get what I want. I get it easily, and I learn when I'm entering those numbers by myself. I'm learning the production chain. I'm getting a feel for what's important. As if you're just going with these automated thing, you don't get to know the thing you're building as much, and sometimes that knowledge can be useful. And the other thing is I made a little visual that will explain more my thought process. So it's pretty much self-explanatory. You got a cross between megalomaniac and spreadsheet fetishism, and then you have me. So will I get rid of my spreadsheet? No, I will keep the spreadsheet because I like it. Will I use ISK per hour side by side with my spreadsheet as a powerful analytic tool to help me? Sure, definitely. This is staying on my computer and I will use it. So I'll basically use both side by side, but I want to keep the spreadsheet for now. So that's about what I had to say about this program. Get it, it's good, it's fun. Use it a while, donate to the developer because he's doing a nice job, and that's it. So you'll still get the usual building my industrial empire on Friday or Saturday, and I will probably make another video around Wednesday or Tuesday for another game I play. Like I told before, I'm playing mostly Eve. Like 95% of my gaming time is Eve, but I do like to occasionally pop a single player game or play like a quick game of something with my son. So you will get another video for another game. But don't worry, I'm not losing my Eve focus. So see you, enjoy the rest of the week, and see you guys later. Bye bye.